Hey guys, welcome back, and let's jump into Game 3 of Oakton High School versus Highlands High School. So, spawning in the top right is Highlands High School's Purple Protoss Escape. And in the bottom left, we have Oakton High School's DragonKing. And the map that we're playing on right now is Yeonsu. And to be honest, the color scheme kind of reminds me of Dual Sight, which used to be my favorite map back in Wings of Liberty, and it was very pretty. One half was a sort of green texture, and the other half was a volcanic char-like place. So yeah, I'm not really sure where this worker lining is. Anyway, so let's talk about what the past two games have been. So right now the score is 2-0 for Oakton, and game 1 was a TBT between DragonKing and Defective on Frost Alley. And Bennett won that pretty solidly. Defective was a bronze Terran, DragonKing is currently a gold Terran, and it's one of the biggest things that's the difference. One of the biggest difference between the two was just their macro, and so that's really how the game was lost. Nothing that special. It was just flat out. Bennett had more units. He had better macro, better control, better map awareness, everything. That's another thing that I haven't really seen so far in this game. Is I haven't really seen any sort of effective scouting. So there is a barracks going down for DragonKing, and a gateway also going down for Escape. And I quickly looked up the league of this player. It looks like he's a silver pro, so I'm looking to see a bit better quality of a game between these two. So hopefully this will be more enjoyable, because the last game that we saw between DragonKing and Detective was sort of a mess. DragonKing's going to send his SCV, he's going to see the pylons, he's going to see everything, the gas, the gateway. Nothing really that odd here. He's just going to be looking around and then coming back. Well, it looks like he might just hide his SCV in the corner and try to come back later. Now Escape is sending his probe across the map. Yeah, there's really... Escape is starting his cybernetics core now, and Bennett is getting his gas. So game 2 was really something special. Detective, he lifts up his command center, placed it at Bennett's natural, and it was really just a mess. They can't get in. This is kind of what the worker pathing does, I guess, when the entire ramp is fully walled off. So he's not going to be able to go in and get a scout. He can come to this ramp here and look in and see, oh. So he's going to go around. He's going to try to find a natural. Hold on, it looks like I don't have any game sound on. Let me check my settings. I'm not really sure what to make of that. Alright guys, we're back. I fixed my game sound. Everything's alright. Let's get back into the game. Let's go back to Bennett and knock those destructible rocks right there. She's going to lift up his command center right now, his barracks, just to start a reactor. Sending his SCV back, he didn't really scout much else. There's a Robo Bay coming down now. Now that's interesting. So it looks like he's just going for a very quick. There's a gateway, and he's also chrono boosting out his warp gate. Now there's a Robo Bay coming down now. Bennett is starting his natural. He's also placing down a bunker there just for security. He's gonna probably just take these Marines, scout around, make sure there's no pylons around, nothing cheeky going on from the Protoss, make sure there's no proxy pylons anywhere. He's just making sure that he's safe, and that's really what is kind of the theme of these past games. They just need better scouting, better map awareness, and just a constant checking of what's going on around you. The factory that's coming down for Bennett, 2 more gateways coming down. So it looks like Bennett's going to be under some pretty early pressure quite soon. And I guess he's going to send these to the watchtower, and just to take a quick look around. So yeah, he's keeping those Marines active, making sure that he's constantly moving around the map, constantly looking for those proxy pylons. A Mothership core starting, and an Immortal is coming out from the Robo Bay. And it doesn't look like Bennett has any clue what's going on. he's playing relatively safe. He's not playing too greedy or anything that crazy at all. So I don't feel like he's in too much trouble. That's a scan. He sees everything now. Okay, so now Bennett knows what's up. He's not really making anything else that's great special. It looks like Escape is just positioning his army again. He's sending out another probe. And I'm not really sure. Looks like he's probably going to put down a proxy pylon somewhere nearby. And yeah, so Bennett, he's just continuing on his way. He's starting a starport now, a tech lab on his barracks. He's also making 2 widow mines right now. And yeah, the all-in is coming, and Bennett, that's what I mean, he doesn't really seem to make a reaction yet. He has 1 bunker here, 2 marines here, but we have a lot of units coming his way. There we go. It's 4 zealots, an immortal, some sentries that are being warped in. I think that Bennett, he could definitely use another bunker here, but with these widow mines, it's going to be hard for the Protoss to try to engage. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so he's just poking it in. Now the widow mines are, okay, the widow mines are being burrowed. It doesn't looks like this. Yeah, there we go. So the widow mines are pretty much the one thing where he can't come up that ramp effectively. Bennett is now starting combat shield. He's got his couple of medevacs. He's getting that other bunker. And also, you can tell Escape, he realizes, okay, my opponent has widow mines. I'm going to need an observer. However, Bennett is now going across the map with his own pressure and his own draw. So we're going to see how this is going to pan out. It doesn't look like Escape has any real defense back at his base. So, once again, Escape has no vision anywhere. He has no idea that this is coming. So it looks like this could actually turn out pretty bad for Escape, because not only can he not penetrate his front right now, at least he's too scared to, he's got this drop going on back home. I'm going to keep open the workers' kill tab so we can see how it's going. Oh, ow. That hurts, man. So I think Escape, he realizes now, okay, I need to go in, but it looks like he's scared. He knows that this widow mine is here, but he doesn't want to fight it. Okay, that's good. Siege is pretty good. However, he has pretty much no probes back at home. The Nexus is being attacked, and this base is, I mean, Escape, his army, I think, is definitely stronger than Bennett's right now, but this mobility, he should have gone home and defended his base. Although he can probably kill his army straight out, Bennett has too much stuff. Like, Escape cannot kill all of Bennett's buildings off in time. Whereas his Nexus, being slowly whittled away, but still, that's... Alright, yeah, and also it's a Terran. You don't want to base race a Terran. Never base race a Terran. That's a terrible idea. Sam is starting for Bennett. I don't think... Should be picking up that tech lab, actually. Check on both sides. Nexus is at half health now. Slowly being whittled away. Focusing on the tech lab, that's good. He's clicking down the barracks. Oh, and there we go. Oh wow, he should have done that earlier. Wow, that last minute save! 0 workers left, but still, he managed to save his Nexus with 179 health. That was a really close call here. But still, that was actually not that bad by the Protoss, but now, however, he didn't do enough damage to the colony because the Protoss was on 1 base and Bennett had 2. So although the Protoss managed to pick off Bennett's natural, look at this, he still has a full mining base. Whereas the Protoss, he literally has 0 probes. I think he realized that he's not even going to try probe production again. I'm not sure if that's a great idea. Yeah, he doesn't even have enough money. He had 110 murals. I think he spent it... Yeah, I think he spent it on his sentries again. So I don't really like this decision by him, because now he is banking on this army and nothing else. This army has to live for him. Not only that, but Bennett's come back again with another drop. I mean, it's just a few units, but still, that's the damage. And in this battle, it looks like Escape will win, but once again, look at this. Bennett has an entire full mining base going on. He has 2 bunkers here that are loaded up. One completely loaded up, one that's halfway. And still, he's losing buildings. And so really, this is GG. Bennett can keep making units, and he can just kite around them. Whereas Escape has nothing. He has 0 probes. This is another one of those games where I'm just going to speed it up and just fast forward towards the end. Yeah, Bennett lifts off. Those 3 Marines are still doing work. Bennett started another base here. These units are still fighting. You see, he has all of those units. So, once again, that all-in, I think that was actually a close game, I think, with the all-in. But the problem, though, was that Bennett sent this drop to his base, and Escape just couldn't deal with it. He had no defense back at his base, and even though he managed to take out Bennett's natural, Bennett still had another full mining base. So, that's it. That's GG, and I'll see you guys back at game number 4.